So you're back. I heard about Burke. Awful.
Definitely.
You're probably a star for the FBI, but Renier's not exactly happy. I tried to settle it, you know me, but Chinatown, you really shouldn't be there.
I happened to be around and could have been useful. Should I have just left? To say, pardon, my field is only forged and stolen paintings, and disappear?
Well, maybe you should have maintained a bit lower profile. After all, it really isn't our field.
To keep a lower profile when you know you may be able to save a life, would you do that?
No, I would probably do the same, but it's not about me now, it's about Renier.
Her problem, my dear Jean, is that she sometimes knows too much, and then the poor woman gets uselessly worried by that. Don't you think? We have to talk.
I see. Sure. What about?
Isn't it strange how fast Renier got to know I postponed my return flight to Lyon?
Well, she has access to a great deal of information. Nothing escapes her. You know her.
Right. I'll ask differently. Isn't it odd that she knew only a moment after I'd told you, with advice I'd asked you to keep to yourself?
Hey, wait. Do you want to say... Why, that's absurd.
It is, isn't it?
It's great you're back. I heard you did really well there.
Well, you probably didn't hear that from Renier. But yes, I hope I've helped them a bit.
Don't be so modest. It's great that someone from our department has won some recognition. And moreover, a woman. And Lara? I'm glad you decided not to quit.
What? Is there anything you don't know?
What are you talking about? I haven't said a thing. But still, thanks.
Diego is probably at headquarters, isn't he?
Probably. But it's good that you're asking. He left something for you here and told me I should tell you that it would be nice to talk. Somewhere quiet. He said you'd know.
I think I do. Thanks. Was there anything important while I was gone?
Kochu sorted out most of the stuff, but a couple of things are waiting for you. Just small stuff. Boring paperwork. None of it is urgent. Should I put it aside for now?
Yeah, please, do that. I have a lot to worry about even without it. I need to call Argo. Do you happen to have their number somewhere?
I saw their business card on your desk. I guess you can find the number there.
I don't have anything to... It was a place for notes and analyses. I don't... There are... I'm always surprised at how many emails can come in just a few days. At least I answered the most important ones. I don't need to use... I took this photo when Max finished his... I'll call Argo.
Argo, Human Resources.
Durand, the Office for Art Theft Investigation.
Good day, Madam Durand. Glad to hear from you. Our company appreciates your involvement in the Mission Street case.
I was only doing my job. That's why I'm calling.
I'm fully at your service. What do you need?
I'm concerned about that fourth technician, Theodore Yatsek. What do you know about him? Do you know where I could find him?
Unfortunate thing, Miss Yatsek. We don't know where he is either. After being released from the hospital, he was to report in. We wanted to send him back to Inari.
Inari? That is...
A little village in Finland. He had been working there on one of our projects before we quickly sent him to the States in haste. He was supposed to return there after finishing work on Mission Street. Reputedly, he even left some of his personal things there. I hope he's all right and will report in soon.
He left his personal stuff there? Interesting.
If he reports in, I'll let you know.
I wouldn't count on that if I were you. Goodbye.
Lara, is something wrong?
Jean, we have a clue. That fourth structural engineer, Yatsek, he's involved in it, and I have to find him. I need to get to Inari, Finland.
Lara, you can't. It's completely out of our field of competence. Renier will go mad.
This is more than work already. This is personal. So, will you book me the flight? Or will you be busy writing some report?
This is what you think of me, that I'm a rat. Do you know you're badly mistaken about me?
Maybe. So surprise me.
All I do is because of this department, not because of you nor Renier.
I'm interested in only one thing now. Will you book me a flight to Finland? And I could use some information on Yatsek.
Let me surprise you. You probably should go home and pack.
The department works... I'll just pack some clothes and set out. It's probably quite cold in Finland these days. Yes?
Listen, you're in some kind of trouble. Renier's running around fuming.
Suzanne, what happened? Did she say anything about Finland? Kotu is in there with her, isn't he?
Kotu? No, he's not here. But I'm supposed to tell you to go straight to the airport.
Well, if it wasn't Kotu, what's wrong?
Apparently some anonymous call concerning you.
Okay, I'll drop it then.
Wait, you don't understand. She sent security to get you.
What?
And I overheard that they were gonna search your flat to see if there was any connection to those murders in the church. I'm almost afraid to ask. Can you understand that?
No, but don't worry. It surely is some misunderstanding. Take care. I don't get it. What do they want to find? That's Max's sign. They're going to look for something that would connect it to Max.
Mrs. Toron, open the door.
Damn, they're here already. Before I let them in, I should ensure that they won't find anything I might regret later. Max's sign on the painting. The very same as the one found by the bodies of those technicians. I'm sure this is exactly the kind of thing Renier hopes her men will find here. All his other paintings have his old sign, but this one... What to do with this? Should I hide it? Or, on the contrary, hang it like the others? This is the only painting signed with Max's new sign. The same as the one I found by the corpses on Mission Street.
Should I let anyone see it? I'll remove the wrapping paper and decide what to do with it.
I'm thinking about what to do with... What shall I do? If I let the painting stand here, I'll show them I'm not afraid, that I know that the sign is only some strange coincidence. But what if it isn't? What if I do some harm to Max by that? You? She sent... you?
We have a warrant to search here. We'll start downstairs.
Wait, it's not necessary. Wait outside. I'll talk to Madame Durand and search here.
Well, come in.
This is no longer fun.
Why not? Isn't it funny that it's you coming?
If I didn't, they would already be ripping your cushions and throwing books out of the bookcase.
So you're gonna rip them for me?
Leave it. Renier thinks you know more about that Mission Street case than you're telling. We were sent to get some evidence.
Well, I can't stop you. Search then.
I haven't found anything.
What? You're not even taking a look around here?
Why? I know you have nothing to do with it. Say, is this the last painting done by Max? That sign, though, it's new, right? No, Lara. I'm not going to look for the evidence. I'm sure I wouldn't find any.
I don't get it. Lately, I'm doubting people who are trying to help me.
Save your breath. It'll come in handy for Renier. Shall we go?
The reason why I supported you as head of your department were your results, but everything has limits.
Maybe you should tell her first what...
Silence, Jimenez. Don't try to cover for her, or she's taking you down with her.
Do I get to know what's so terrible that I've done, or are we just threatening each other?
We got an anonymous call. It said you might have been personally involved in that Mission Street case. And you might have had an idea the whole time who the offender is. Do you have anything to say about that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
And I found Kutsu printing this file for you. Theodore Yatsek. What else are you hiding?
It's just one of the clues.
Yes, one of the clues from the case which you and your department are not supposed to work on. To make it short, I'll have your entire activities of the last few days checked, and until I know the results, you're officially suspended.
Because of one anonymous call? Are you kidding?
You've dug your own grave. I'm going to be watching how you dig yourself out. And then bury you in it.
Jesus. It doesn't have to be that personal.
Now hand in your badge and gun to Diego. He will then escort you back to your flat, where you'll stay under house arrest so you won't be able to influence witnesses. And by the way, I called the FBI and wanted to talk to that agent of yours, Kira Sheehan. No such person works or ever worked for the FBI. They only have one letter of application with this name on it, and they rejected it. You're done, Lara.
The file didn't tell me much, but at least it contains a photo. I could use that photo. Let's hope no one will notice it missing. My prime suspect, Theodor Yatsek. Do you know anything about that anonymous call?
Unfortunately not.
At least, was it a feminine voice?
No idea. Renier won't tell me anything.
But Kira, I don't understand. She wanted specifically me, all those records from the FBI.
I saw the records. The FBI may have requested you, but her name is missing. It's really strange. Well, we should really take you home. Renier said...
I know. We don't need to go through that again. Let's go. Great. The entrance is guarded by 2 colleagues. I don't have my badge and I desperately need to get to Finland. But I will get there. I'll fly to Finland. I've arranged the flight, now I've just got to get out of the house unnoticed. Now I have to get out of the flat. I don't know how the sheets could help me in that. No idea why. I'll cut off a strip from the sheets. I think I could improve it somehow. I'd say that this... Am I... That does... Am I to use those two... Am I to use... There's no point in tying it, it's too short. I really... That doesn't... That doesn't... Am I... I really don't... That doesn't... That doesn't... That doesn't... That doesn't... I'd say... Am I to... That doesn't... I really don't want to damage this shirt. I really don't want to damage this shirt, and what's... Am I... That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't... I really... I'd... That doesn't make any... I won't... Am I to use those... I won't... I'd say that... The first. Max's suit. It's good. I think I could improve it. Am I? Good, now I'll cut one more strip. And I'll take the remaining piece too. I'd better take only really important things with me. The rest can stay here. So, the first step on the way to Finland. Before, I wasn't sure if I was doing something that would infuriate Renier. This time, at least I'm certain of it. This thing is pretty heavy, and you can't really see well wearing it. I once saw a worker adjusting letters of the sign up there, and I really didn't envy him. The neon numbers that are to be fixed to that sign are kept here. Those are the two missing numbers of the foundation date from the sign above. The welding machine seems to be out of order. It's the clamp from the welding machine, but I don't have any idea how to use it. It's the clamp. The neon sign isn't repaired yet. It takes unbelievably long. Rodin Cafe is working, but the foundation date is only half repaired. I would have expected the door to be locked. The door looks sturdy. Brute force won't get me through it, and I would make too much noise. So that's why the door doesn't have an ordinary lock. There's a padlock on the other side. Unfortunately, there's no chance of reaching it. Good idea, but I won't be able to keep the lock using that. I need something else besides this. That does... No, I... This trash is the only thing wrong with the location of our flat. The sounds that come from it, and evening romance, just doesn't work well together. If I didn't see the servicemen in action 1 or 2 times, I wouldn't have had any idea what this was used for. Good that the wire... With this type of lock, it's possible to set one's own combination. Now if I only knew what the repairman used. See here? It really was the year of the neon sign. Good, now I've only got to catch a taxi and hurry to the airport.
How did it come to this, Laura? Has the hunter become the hunted? What are you doing? That place you're going to is evil, ancient and twisted. Yes. Sometimes to see the light, we need to enter the darkness and pray we find our way back. Pray, Lara.
Thank God, I'm here. The journey through those woods. It seemed the trees wanted to catch, smother, and swallow me. And the blizzard's becoming more and more fierce. I should be glad I've gotten here at all. If Yatsek really worked on some nearby excavation site, then this hotel is probably the only place he could have stayed. I'll arrange accommodation for myself here and kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Maybe I should use a slightly different name. After all, I'd like to leave as few tracks as possible.